Tresses, everybody. This is your girl Rain here with another wig review. I actually wore her a few days ago and I wanted to review her and time sort of got away from me, but we'll get right into it. You are looking at this wig, which is called MLC175. She is a magic lace wig and I have her in the color DYX. I shouldn't take my glasses off. DYX4 613, which is this beautiful light blonde with these dark roots. Let me first start with a couple of pros and cons that I have about this particular wig. Let me just say I actually really like the wig. She's giving me total we be all night, hey, you know, she's giving me that bounce. But overall, in terms of the quality of the wig, I have some pros and cons with this particular one. She kind of reminds me of BS120. I did a review on that by Isis Hair in green and one in red. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. But she is a little bit different. So that's one of the pluses about this wig that I really, really like. Of course, I love the color. Absolutely love the color. You know, if you're into this whole light blonde thing, you know, it's dope. I mean, it depends on your skin tone and your personality whether or not you will rock this color, but she does come in several other colors, so you can definitely check it out. Another thing that I love about this wig is the body wave of it. When you have wigs like this, they tend to be very easy to take care of, so that's one of the things I really like about this particular wig. You know, I've worn it out, I've worn it in the rain, and she really still looks good. I think she's a good cut, she's a good style. Rocking her as a side part, I like a little height, that's just me. So you can kind of play with her a little bit and make her your own. Given that it is this color, I'm not getting that new wig sort of shine where you usually have to use a baby powder or some sort of product to bring that shine down. This doesn't do that. She has a really good part. I didn't do anything to this part. There's no makeup in this part. This is as is. And so, you know, that I really like about this particular wig. I mean, you can rock this wig and make it look as authentic as possible. So I love that about this wig. As far as the security, there's one comb in the front, one in the back, and then there are the adjustable straps as usual. Now I gotta tell you, this made me so mad when I took this wig out of the pack. I went to adjust it and both the straps broke in my hand. So for me, that's a major con. I know you get what you pay for. It's not an expensive wig, but you know, that kind of sucked to have to sort of manipulate, tie, sew, and fix those adjustable straps just to secure it. But you know, when I buy a wig and I want to wear it, I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But be careful when you open it, because at least for me, the wig that I got, the straps were not that strong, and you kind of need to be able to adjust it. I don't like the fact it only has one comb in the front, but you can work with that. You can deal with it. You can tape it down. There are plenty of ways to secure a wig, so that might not be a big deal for you. I don't know how big head friendly she is. I'm gonna rate this one probably somewhat medium, somewhat big head friendly. It's more medium size to me, and I have a really small head. Even though my straps broke and I had to sort of manipulate and tie and cut, and so at the end of the day, you know, when I first put it on, it didn't fit snug, but it fit more snug than most regular size wigs that tend to be big head friendly. So that's something to take into consideration. I am getting a lot of shedding with this wig. You know, as you can see, it's coming out of my hand. That's always a drawback. Nobody wants to go anywhere you rocking your wig and you look up and there's hair all over your clothes. So that is something to definitely be mindful of. I've worn it once, but it probably could stand to be fingered a little more to see if that ends up stopping. I don't know. But you know, that is a con for me. You know, shedding is always a problem. But then I noticed that with this color hair, you tend to get that tangling and shedding. So that's not really new news to anyone. But other than that, I really like the style. You know, she's a total party girl style. She's fun. You know, I love it. I'll turn around so you can see it in the back. I love the color of this wig. I love the richness of it. It's not that I don't have other wigs, you know, with the dark roots and the blonde hair, but I really like the richness of this color. My camera probably is not showing it as clearly because of the lighting in here, but she's rich. She's not white, but she's definitely that real intense blonde. So be mindful of that if you don't necessarily like that really intense blonde. I happen to like that. It had been a long time since I wore a wig this color, so when I put it on, I was like, whoa, this is really yellow. But you know what? You know, as I wore it and played with it, I really started to like it. I love the body wave, as I said. I just think that these curly wigs tend to last a long time if you take care of it. You know, there's no box, but having it in at least this packaging is a plus for me because I can sort of lay it out and know that it's not going to bunch all up and start getting tangly and start looking all decrepit. I love when packaging comes like this, at least, and not just in the package bag. So that's definitely a plus for me. I will put all of the information on this wig below, as I always do. But you tell me what you think. If you've worn this wig, as I know I'm a little late on it, and you had better luck with it, or you have other comments about it, share those with me. I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think it's hot? Do you think it's not? Is there another wig you want me to review for you? I think this is definitely one I would recommend if you can work with some of those cons that I mentioned, because I just think she's funky. You know, it's not an everyday wig, and I think for wearing it a few times, going out or whatever, it's worth the purchase. I really like the cut of it. I like that I can play with it and I can do a lot of different styles with it. So you tell me what you think about it, and I'd love to hear your feedback. Don't keep us a secret. Share us, subscribe, like. Thank you very much for tuning in to my little channel and paying attention to what I have to say. Like my t-shirt, faith over feelings, keep the faith. I just want you to know God is real. He loves us all. And if you like my t-shirt, I'll put the information to my girl Tina Wheeler, who created that for me, so you will know how to purchase that as well. Y'all be blessed until next time.